Level 3 Power English.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kristen Cho.
And I'm Cameron Word.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It is a Travel Tuesday,
Yes.
which means that we're going to talk about anything that is related to travel. And this month, we are escaping to the tropics.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're specifically going to
Jamaica.
Have you been to Jamaica?
I've never been to Jamaica, but, reggae is very big in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been, I know about the music.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never been.
I haven't either.
Yeah. And it's a place I have to say that a lot of Americans go to.
Yeah, people will go to their honeymoon or vacation.
The Caribbean, Jamaica. Yeah.
There's usually like a cruise to go to Jamaica.
Yes, totally. So that's one of the reasons why I decided, hey, why don't we go to Jamaica?
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. Because in America, you do have a lot of people who are like half Jamaican or Jamaican. Yeah. There are a lot of people from that country who reside in the U.S.
Yeah, it's pretty close and English-speaking country.
That's right.
So language, there isn't a huge barrier.
Right.
Although...
There is a certain type of language, though, that is theirs.
There is a Jamaican accent, but there's also a separate, I guess we'd call it maybe a Creole or a Pidgin. I'm not sure the classification. It's English, but it's not English.
Right. It's kind of like their own English.
Right.
Mixed in with their native language.
If anyone watched the old movie Meet Joe Black with Brad Pitt, there is a scene where he speaks that
I remember
Jamaican more language they have there.
Yeah.
It was really interesting to see.
It's English, but sometimes you don't understand it.
Right. It's not completely intelligible, understandable.
That's right. For native speakers, people who live in the States.
Yeah, Americans.
Okay, Americans. Okay, so we're finally in Jamaica, so I'm excited to find out about this country, and I hope you are too. Here are some expressions that we're going to cover today. If you leave your worries behind, what are you doing?
You are kind of going on vacation.
Yeah.
Often. Maybe your real life, you have a lot of worries, a lot of stresses from your job, from your family, and you're saying, I'm leaving that there.
Goodbye.
I'm
going to put all my stress and worries behind.
I'm going to the beach.
That's right. If you set out, S-E-T, out.
So here, set out is talking about going on a journey, starting a journey or traveling.
Right. And then finally, soak up the sun.
You are going to be outside enjoying the nice weather. Maybe you are tanning. You're laying down and just really letting that sun turn you a nice brown color.
Yeah.
But it could just be outside.
Just
hiking,
enjoying the outside.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and listen to our travel dialogue.
I still can't believe we're finally in Jamaica. The second we landed, I felt like I left my worries behind.
Same here. I'm ready to set out on a few adventures while we're here.
And this taxi ride to Negril is giving us a preview of the beaches. I can't wait to soak up the sun tomorrow.
First, let's explore the hotel. The photos make it look so luxurious.
After that long flight, I want a shower and a cold drink.
That sounds like the perfect start to our vacation.
Please join us on page 14. You can find our power dialogue there. Okay, Brooklyn begins by saying, I still can't believe we're finally in Jamaica. The second we landed, I felt like I left my worries behind. Now, we begin with our power pattern today, which is the second we or the second I. It doesn't matter, but we focus on the second.
Yes.
Okay, so we know what the second is, right?
Yeah. Not number two, not 두 번째.
Yeah.
Not that second.
Yeah.
Here we're talking about minute,
일초.
second.
Yeah. So the second we, what is this pattern?
As soon as.
Oh.
So a second is a very small amount of time. So you're saying in that small amount of time, there was a big change. So we landed. the plane hit the ground and immediately something happened.
And that feeling was, I left my worries behind. So she felt like she left her worries behind. Okay. So does she really have a worry?
It depends. She could have an actual worry regarding, something in her professional life or her personal life. But we do sometimes just use this to mean, gosh, I'm not going to be stressed at all.
No.
I'm not going to worry about anything. I am just going to travel and eat and drink and enjoy myself.
Right. So this doesn't mean that you have a specific worry, but it really just is referring to maybe your everyday stress, everyday worry, right? That comes with everyday living.
Yeah. Everyone.
Yeah.
I think most people, there's always something you're worried about.
Sure.
Will I make it on time?
Right.
Did I wear the right socks?
Yeah.
Or
you go to a spa. You want to leave your worries behind and enjoy a full spa day.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What does Wyatt say?
Same here. I'm ready to set out on a few adventures while we're here.
Okay. So our second expression is set out. So we've usually used with journeys, adventures.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is a phrasal verb that has very different meanings. Set out could mean put outside, right? Like put an object outside.
Yes.
But here we're talking about embarking, starting a journey.
Right.
Leaving. So you can set out on an adventure. Think of like Frodo in the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Frodo leaves his little place in Hobbiton.
Middle-earth.
And he has to go to Mordor.
Yeah.
He takes a long journey.
He does.
He sets out on that journey.
Okay. So I do feel like if you set out on something, it has to be for a good period of time.
Yes.
Yeah? It's not just like for a day.
Yeah,
or two.
You don't really set out to the supermarket.
No.
Right?
No. Yeah.
But maybe, let's say you're a fisherman.
Yeah.
And every day you have to take your boat out into the ocean. You set out into the ocean.
Okay.
Go get some fish.
Right. So there is that feeling of you've got to have that space or you've got to have that long period of time.
Yes.
That open space. Great. Okay. So Brooklyn says, and this taxi ride to Negril is giving us a preview of the beaches. I can't wait to soak up the sun tomorrow. Okay. They're taking a taxi ride and Negril is a famous beach. And she's saying that, wow, we get a preview of the beaches.
Yes.
Okay. We know review. What is a preview?
So a preview is a look before something happens. And if you are a moviegoer, you might see a lot of previews. So recently I would say kind of a more common term is trailer. Yeah. But we still use this word preview to talk about showing the movie what's going to happen before you actually see the movie, right? So in this way, as you're riding in the taxi, you can see what is available, the activities, the sites, before you actually do them.
Okay.
So it's a preview.
So she's going to go to the beach, but on this taxi ride, she's getting a kind of a little taste of what the beaches are like.
Yeah.
It's a preview, okay? So I can't wait to soak up the sun. So clearly she's going to go to the beach, and what is she going to do?
She is going to let the sun hit her skin in a good way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you're in the Sahara Desert and it's hot and you're not enjoying it, you would not use this phrase, soak up the sun.
True.
This is the feeling of you're at the beach or for whatever reason, it's a nice warm day and you are enjoying the fact that the sun is out, you're warm, maybe you're getting in a little bit of a tan.
Yeah. So that is a very good point, is that if you soak up the sun, it's a good experience. It's not like you are left out in the sun to get burned.
Right. And you aren't scared of the sun.
No.
I know a lot of people here, they wear a lot of sun protection. the hats and the rash guards.
The rash guards, yeah.
They're trying to get away from the sun.
Yes.
In that case, you would not use this phrase, soak up the sun.
Yeah, exactly. What does Wyatt say?
First, let's explore the hotel. The photos make it look so luxurious.
Okay, so the hotels look really nice. And Brooklyn says, after that long flight, I want a shower and a cold drink. And Wyatt says, sounds perfect. Start to our vacation.
Yeah.
So they just arrived. They're looking at the beaches and saying, this is going to be nice. I love that. I love the first day. It's always so exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes the first day, instead of actually doing things, the
anticipation
of doing the things
is more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and listen to that one more time.
I still can't believe we're finally in Jamaica. The second we landed, I felt like I left my worries behind.
Same here. I'm ready to set out on a few adventures while we're here.
And this taxi ride to Negril is giving us a preview of the beaches. I can't wait to soak up the sun tomorrow.
First, let's explore the hotel. The photos make it look so luxurious.
After that long flight, I want a shower and a cold drink.
That sounds like the perfect start to our vacation.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 16 and 17. We'll give you more examples of how we can use these expressions. The first one is to leave your worries behind, which means to stop thinking about your problems or the stress that you may have from everyday life. I really need a break.
Then take a few days off and leave your worries behind for a bit.
Yeah. My cousin was telling me, she was saying that there are these retreats for ajumas. And you go and you just don't cook. They prepare all the meals for you. You take your hikes. Yeah. And I'm like, that's what I need.
That sounds great. Yeah.
And not cooking. For like 5 days. And just, they're pampering you. They there's saunas, there are all those things where you can do what you can do. And to really leave your worries behind.
Oh, that does sound great.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. On vacation, he promised his wife he would leave his worries behind and not check email.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want a dad or a husband who's working on holiday.
Yeah. When you're on vacation, you want to be on vacation.
But Cameron, I do have a question because we're so closely, we've got our phones. We can check our emails so easily, check the text messages. Can you truly leave your worries behind? What do you think?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I look at my emails and then I don't respond.
Oh.
That's really not good.
I'm not writing you an email.
No. Well, like professional emails, if anyone emails me after 3 p.m., I'm not going to answer till the next day.
Okay. Well, that's fair. I think emails is okay.
It is hard whenever your boss or someone messages you and says, it's an emergency.
Yeah.
You feel like you have to answer.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
So maybe you can't leave your worries behind for a long time, but maybe a couple hours.
But generally for a couple of hours. I think you can leave your worries behind for a good part of that time. But maybe on occasions, if something is urgent or an emergency, you might have to take that call.
It's so sad.
I know.
Now with planes that have Wi-Fi, you can't even say, I was on the plane. I couldn't get your message.
I know. Stop with the airplane Wi-Fi.
I know. That's like
turn it off.
12, 13 hours used to be like a sacred, holy amount of time.
To leave your worries behind.
No one could contact
anymore.
you. No.
Okay. To set out means to begin a journey or to start traveling somewhere. Okay. What time do we leave tomorrow?
Let's set out at 7 a.m. so we get there before lunch.
Okay. To set out at 7 a.m. to begin that travel. Okay. We set out early on our hike to avoid the heat of midday. Okay. So to set out on a hike.
Yes.
Okay. So you are beginning a kind of trip, a journey.
Yeah, it can be a trip or it can even be a mission.
Yeah.
So, like, we set out to get rid of the corruption in this company.
Or set out on a campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do feel like it has to be something purposeful. It has to be something very specific. Like you don't set out to the restaurant.
No. Unless you're like hiking. Like it's like, oh, we have a 9-hour hike.
To the restaurant.
There's like this restaurant in China where you have to like climb up the mountain.
Oh, no.
And it's like a day's hike to get to this.
Okay. That is setting out on a journey.
But because it's a journey to get there.
That's right.
Most normal restaurants, you're just getting on the subway.
Yeah,
or getting in your car.
Yeah, that's right.
Not exactly the same.
Very good. All right. Our last expression is to soak up the sun. Means to enjoy and relax in the outdoors and enjoy the warm sunlight. So it doesn't always mean that you're going to get a tan. That you're going to you could be under an umbrella and still soak up the sun a little bit through your eyes, you know, like the outdoors. So it depends on the situation. What are your plans for Saturday?
Nothing big, just going to the park to soak up the sun.
Yeah, literally. After a long winter, I can't wait to soak up the sun.
Yes.
Yeah. So generally it is you are in the sun.
Yeah.
Like you are outside and the sun is hitting your face.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I guess like a cat can soak up the sun. They're inside, but they're by the window.
Oh, they love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scotty used to soak up the sun.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my dog used to soak up the sun. Like when it was nice and there was sunlight coming in, it's strange. Like dogs will soak up the sun.
Yeah, they just kind of...
Yeah.
Snakes do it too. They don't make their own body heat, so they got to find where the sun is.
They have to.
Warm me up.
They have to soak up the sun.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Our power pattern today is the second we. So the minute or the instant we do this, okay? The second we get home, I have to pee.
Isn't it true?
Oh, my gosh.
You got your coat on. You got your boots on.
It's like, hurry.
Gotta go to the bathroom.
Gotta go.
Yeah. The second we get phone reception, I'm calling him.
Okay. Maybe you're out in the mountains and your phone doesn't work. Yeah. And then as soon as you get the phone reception, you're calling maybe your family or your son or whoever. Okay. Our power vocab is the word preview. Do check out the definition on page 18 and stop by Audio 어학당 for a very small monthly fee. You can listen to this program and again, as well as there are so many other shows that you can benefit from. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and